Hello everyone, this is a Kai'Sa guide. With the arrival of Season 14, I continue to explore new builds for you. Today I present to you a new guide video for Kai'Sa in the bot lane. Now let's together take a look at the pros and cons of Kai'Sa. First pros: great poke, self-peel, strong against isolated targets, scaling champion, good at securing objectives, evolves abilities for more significant potential. And now cons: squishy, lacks crowd control, trouble dealing with heavy poke, mana intensive, low base attack speed. Positioning is important. Now let's take a look at the champion mastery page together. Here you can make adjustments according to your own playstyle. Hail of Blades is very efficient on Kai'Sa, granting an additional attack speed upon striking a champion with a basic attack. Very useful for trades in fights and duels with the enemy. Great when paired with tank support champions, such as Leona or Nautilus. When looking for a decent sustain option for Kai'Sa, look no further than Taste of Blood, healing you upon damaging an enemy champion. It's a very effective rune option for early lane fights and skirmishes, and is effective when getting through the early game. Eyeball Collection is a formidable domination rune for Kai'Sa. Grants increased attack damage once maxed out, allowing for more damage with Otto's abilities and getting closer to the living weapon evolution on Icathian Rain. Depending on the opponent's situation and the game's composition, you can make these selections. You can choose Doran's Blade, Health Potion, and Stealth Ward as your starting items. After 5 minutes, for your early item pick, you can go for Serrated Dirk and Caulfield's Warhammer for damage. Up to 20 minutes, you can consider purchasing Hubris, the Collector, and Berserker's Greaves. For your full build, after getting Voltaic Cyclosword recently, you can continue with Wits End and Opportunity. This is a passive. Kai'Sa applies plasma stacks from second skin to her enemies, using basic attacks, on-hits effects, and regular abilities. Duration refreshed with each subsequent application. Additionally, her allies apply plasma stacks to enemy champions with crowd control effects, such as Stun, Root, Silence, and Polymorph. When you trigger second skin, after 5 stacks, the next attack will deal extra magic damage and consume the stacks. This is a Q ability. Icathian Rain is a solid damaging ability in team fights and dueling, along with being effective at aiding and farming minions. However, be mindful not to spam this ability, often when farming to conserve your mana, as this ability has a high cost per cast. Living Weapon. Upon acquiring 100 attack damage from items and levels, you'll upgrade this ability. With evolved Icathian Rain, each cast will fire additional missiles, thus increasing the overall damage dealt with this ability. This is a W ability. Kai'Sa's Void Seeker is an effective long-range poke ability. The first enemy hit will take magic damage, and will also get 2 plasma stacks applied to them, along with revealing them. It's highly effective to use when trying to defeat epic monsters like dragons and Baron Nashor, or when you want to finish off enemies who have low health during fights. Living Weapon requires 100 ability power from items, buying Nashor's Tooth, to upgrade this ability. After the upgrade, 3 plasma stacks towards your second skin are applied to the enemy hit, while also granting improved cooldown reduction on Void Seeker. This is a E ability. Kai'Sa becomes ghosted, gaining bonus movement speed during the charge animation, then gains additional attack speed for the next few seconds. An excellent disengage ability should you need to make a quick getaway or close the gap on the enemy you are targeting. Basic attacks reduce supercharges cooldown by 0.5 seconds. Living Weapon requires 100% attack speed from items and stats to upgrade supercharge. Once this ability has evolved, you'll improve the dash's effect and gain invisibility. Activates during the cast animation. This is an ultimate. With Killer Instinct, Kai'Sa dashes to a visible enemy champion recently affected by plasma, while granting herself a shield for 2 seconds. The shield's duration refreshes once the dash ends. Kai'Sa's ult has 2 other benefits. Her auto attack timer is reset after the ability ends. During this dash, Kai'Sa can cast any of her abilities.